The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is...
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's the king of LA sports, Richard Lopez, and this is this week's Royal Rant, where I get to tell you about things that piss me the hell off. Miguel Tejada. As most of you know, he just got suspended for 105 games for violating the PED rules in Major League Baseball for a second time, but this is the funny part. He's saying the reason he is using steroids is because he has a serious addiction and he needs to go to rehab. That's exactly what I said. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Now he's just making a mockery out of the whole system. There's people out there with real addictions, like people addicted to heroin, methamphetamines, and this guy's out there making multi-million dollars, former MVP, and now he's addicted to steroids. Yeah, there's people out there that are really strong and they don't have to use steroids. Miguel Tejada, that is just wrong. I mean, you're copping out. This is just ridiculous. I mean, let's be a man, homie. Be a man. Let's just stand up for what you did wrong, move on like the rest of us. You'll get a second chance. It's America. Just keep it to these terms. If someone texted me and told me about the whole Miguel Tejada situation, since I'm on TV, I can't say these things, but I'll tell you how I feel in text messages. So if someone texted me the situation and told me what happened, I would text back LMFAO, SMFH. So think about it, people. You know what that means. Another thing that just completely just pisses me off, and that's why I have this segment, so I can talk about things that piss me off. Pitchers that throw the balls at batters after they hit home runs off of them. Yeah, that is just ridiculous. I mean, come on, that's the stupidest thing we ever heard of. That's like, I don't know, it's ridiculous. Okay, you're gonna hit somebody for hitting a home run off of you and taking too long to round the bases. Now that's the stupidest thing, because if you don't want them to hit home runs, strike them out. You look like an idiot because you're just getting revenge for someone making a mockery of you earlier in the game. Most of you pitchers can't even fight. When they rush the mound, you turn your back and wait for the rest of your team to get there. Screaming help. Ain't that about it? Here's one of my very personal beefs. I'm not gonna start calling any names out, Steve Lyons, but I have a problem with players that are announcers. Not all of you guys. I respect most of you, but there's a lot of you players out there that completely disrespect the other guys that are announcers. I mean, what gives you the right as players just to disrespect all other normal announcers because you play the sports game? That's ridiculous. You know how many managers out there that have won World Series titles, national championships, and etc. that haven't played sports? They've just studied the game. I mean, there's different types of people. There's leaders, there's followers, and there's people that are talented and people that just work their ass off. And yes, I can say ass. Most players did not even graduate. Most of these guys didn't graduate college, and now just because they played sports, they feel like they can give a better perspective. And a lot of times they're right, and I respect that perspective. But just because you're an ex-player doesn't mean that you're a better person than any of these other announcers. You don't know what these people been through. You have no idea. There's a lot of announcers out there that are scared when these players say stuff to them. I'm not one of them. You never talk down to me like that. I stand my ground. You don't know what I've been through. So no other player or any ex-player will ever talk down to me. You guys only represent 0.0003% of the population in this world. The rest of the people in the world are just like me, hard workers, and we work hard for a living. So just because you guys are pro athletes doesn't mean make you better than anybody else. Oh, like my buddy said, just because you're pro athletes doesn't make you better than anyone else. Word.